right, guys, we're doing this again. We're running it back. This week is the U.S. Open at Oakmont. So once again, we're going to jump into the pool that our boy Bobby Bricks is running,
Shout out
and we're
Bobby
breaking
Bricks.
Bobby Bricks, and we're breaking it down in the five tiers again. So the structure is there's a couple golfers named. It's pretty much by if you were to look on like a DraftKings or something like that, it's broken off into the generally the odds that you would see right now on DraftKings, but one pick from tier one pick from tier two picks from tier three, and then one pick from tier four. So that's probably your top 20-ish or so golfers. And then we pick five more from tier five, which is anyone who's not listed in those top tiers. Not going to run through all the names, but what we're going to do is Anthony and I are going to run through each of our picks. We'll probably put a little wager on it like we did last time. You want to throw up your spoils? Do you still have them right by you? You want to throw up your spoils from last time?
I do. I was gonna. You want to set me up? That's fine.
Go ahead, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, never. Don't let it be known that Joe Mina does not pay his debts.
I'm like Lannister.
We put on the line, if you all remember, a an item from either Tobacco Road or Pinehurst, and Joe came through in a big way. My man took care of me. Thank you,
Bang.
sir. Really appreciate
That's gonna
it.
look sharp. That's gonna look sharp on the wall.
Really sharp. Little Pinehurst #2 flag. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. With that being said, do you want to go snake draft for back and forth, or you want me to just
Ooh.
roll through?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's snake it.
All right.
We'll just go. Why don't we just do it
By tier.
by tier? Snake tier.
T1, tier one for JT Dubs.
Go ahead.
Got to keep it chalk. Went with Scotty.
Scotty.
Yep, got him.
Have to.
Okay, hit me with T2.
T2, we're picking one from here, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Xander. I love the X-Man.
All right. So this is where I said I'm, questioning my own sanity here because I think I said to you a couple weeks ago, remind me not to bet on Oberg anymore. I went with Oberg.
Okay. It's not a bad pick.
No, I know, but he's burnt me a few times in the recent past. So
I understand.
T3, got to pick two from here. I will give you our choices here. So our choices were JT, Kepka, Straka, Fleetwood, Cantley, Lowry, and Hatton. I went with JT and Lowry.
Okay.
Again, got burned a few times.
I was torn on this category. And it's interesting that you went JT and Lowry because those are the two people I was torn between.
Oh, okay.
So I went with Lowry and Cantlay.
Nice. I like the Cantley pick too.
I like his consistency, and I think staying in the fairway is going to help people this week.
Yep, I agree.
All
All right,
right,
hit me with T4.
T4, Victor Hovland.
See, that's a go-to for me. I always pick Hovland, and I did not this week. And this was the one where I had a name, so I had Spieth, and I crossed it off, and I went with Henley. I feel like Spieth might miss the cut. I don't know why.
I'm in agreement with you. I could see that happening.
Yeah,
but I went with TB's boy, Victor Hovland. Shout out TB.
Yeah, thanks
Love
for
the mugs, buddy. Appreciate it. They fit great in a golf cart.
Sure do. Who's
All
up
right.
for T5? Me or you?
You're up for T5.
All right, I'm just gonna run through it.
Run them through.
T5, we had to pick five players. I went in no particular order. Minwoo Lee, Ben Griffin, Sam Burns, Justin Rose, and Andrew Novak.
We had one the same.
I love that. That's awesome.
I knew we were going to go different here.
That's awesome, though.
All right, so Justin Rose, that's our same.
Okay.
All right, and then I went again, no particular order. Cam Smith, Cam Young, Gary Woodland, Zach Blair. You're making 120-yard putts. I'm taking that guy all day long.
That was pretty sweet, dude. If he pulls that out in one of the rounds, that's going to be sweet. I might have to.
I absolutely doubt it, but that would be awesome.
I might have to give you some kind of bonus if he does do that. But Yeah, man, love it. So I have to formally submit my picks to Bobby Bricks, but they're memorialized here, and that's what I'm going with, not changing them. So I will
Same.
send those in.
All right. I'm throwing something at everybody watching this video. We're looking for the wager. What's on the line, right? We could simply run it back with maybe a piece of merch from something in the future, or it could be something completely different. And Joe, unless
Yeah,
you got an idea, I'm throwing it to the
no,
fans here, letting them
I
see what
like
they
that. No
got.
promises that we go with it, right?
No, we just need some ideas, though.
I'm not buying my boy a Benz if I lose.
No, 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 no. I wouldn't want that cheap car anyway. I would want something more expensive. Um, cool. All right. Good luck.
All right, brother, you too. It'll be fun to watch this week. Yeah, I definitely don't want to play at Oakmont, so we'll see how
No,
these guys
but I'm
fare.
excited for the carnage this week.
Same.
All right.